Reb Michael, from me and my partner here, Kugel the Magnificent, I want to tell you something, Michael. You won the rabbinic lottery. And that's the simplest way I can explain things. You won the lottery because now you're the leader of a congregation, but you are part of a congregation and you are part of a magnificent group of spiritual seekers. They need your lead. They need your rabbinics. They need your teaching. But you and they are together in the search for themselves, for what Judaism can bring to them, what it means, but they will be honest and open and incredibly caring. A little bit about the beginnings. When Ina and I formed Makom Shalom, now so many years ago, but when we formed Makom Shalom, it was called the community. It didn't have a Hebrew name in the beginning. It was the community because that was the expectation. That was the dream. Not a bunch of people just sitting in the pew waiting to get to the oneg. It was people that were there in together. Maybe I can tell you about one of the moments that I thought was one of the highlights of my rabbinate. Gathered around the Shabbos candles. And the joy of those candles was everybody could speak their truth for the moment. Did they hurt? Did they care? Did they have a simcha, a mitzvah that they wanted to share? And if they were hurting, they knew that everybody around them would be supportive. And if they were joyful, the same story. But the best of the moments that I can share with you is a little 5-year-old at candles one day, took a candle and looked up at all of us and said, "Today was my first day in kindergarten." How wonderful that sharing was. So we really congratulate you on having won this incredible lottery. When Reb Zalman named it Makom Shalom, it was then known as Makom Shalom, the community. But Makom Shalom, the community, was tough to fit onto an entire logo. So we just went with Makom Shalom, a place where you can find peace, where it's there for you. Reb Zalman uses the phrase in one of his books. He says, gathering for the purpose of prayer or spirituality is holiness in potential. Reb Michael, you've acquired that group that is searching for holiness in their own selves, and they are going to look to you to help them on the journey, to be the madrich. But they're all going on that journey together. One other phrase that Reb Zalman uses, he says, Makom Shalom is the producer of their own spiritual life. It's Makom Shalom, everybody in the congregation producing that sense of spirituality. So Ina and Kuro and myself welcome you to Makom Shalom. It's going to be, Michael, a spectacular journey. You're going to love it.